Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Imperator Rome as we are playing as the Roman Republic. So before we get started in today's episode, where we'll be burning off a bit more aggressive expansion and then likely attacking Macedon, that should happen this episode. I imagine we'll have plenty of time to get the AE down, so we'll have to move our troops over there. Before we jump into the episode, I've had a few people ask me if I could show off some of the map modes that we haven't looked at in a while. So let's take a look at the religion one. So this is where the religions are dominant. So Hellenic is now dominant throughout several places in North Africa. So we've done a very good job converting. If we were to click on it here, we can see that it's spread all throughout North Africa. It's just not dominant throughout there. And then if we were to look at this religion here, you can see that they're spread all throughout here as well. But yeah, doing a pretty good job with the Hellenic, spreading that. I think that overall we've gotten probably about half of North Africa converted. Obviously we just got into Hispania, so we haven't really done much there yet. Looking at the culture mode, you'll see, Roman's the dominant culture throughout almost all of Italy at this point, although in the north, it's not quite dominant here yet, but you'll notice in some regions it is. So we've done a really good job of spreading Roman around here. Down here in southern Italy, you can see that it's not quite dominant through here, but it's getting there. Most of Sicily is Roman. Corsica and Sardinia is mostly Roman. And throughout North Africa, we've even converted many of the settlement, the more rural areas, are Roman as well. So we've done a good job spreading the culture. I've had a few people saying that we're not doing enough or that we haven't really converted much. I'd have to disagree. It wasn't that long ago that we had 1,200, 1,400 Roman pops. Now we have 3,500. So I would say that we've done a really good job getting the culture converted to Roman. We're at 36, despite our vast lands here. 36% of all of our pops, almost 37% are Roman, so I would say we've done a very good job converting. It's a slow process. It shouldn't be quick. And in fact, it's way too quick to even be remotely accurate historically or realistically. So I think we've done a great job converting. It's going at a pretty good pace, I feel. So yeah, I would have to disagree with those who think that we're not doing enough. I think we've done quite a bit. We spent vast sums of money building temples and theaters. So I think we've done quite a bit converting the cultures here. So I've been pleased with that overall. The other one I wanted to just take a peek at is the territory rank map mode. No, not that one. You can see this one as well, though. This is where all our cities are. I want to look at the population. Just kind of show you how the population looks across our lands here, with those really light green ones being the more populated areas. All right, so let's go ahead and oh yes, there's one more thing. So the other thing is that I wanted to change out of the ordered retreat. We're going to keep these two. I like these two. I like anything that makes sieges quicker just because they're such a huge part of warfare. And of course I like the research points. But this one here, there's a couple other ones that would be a little bit better to get. The two ones of note is discipline. That's always really good to get. That's how much damage your armies do. So obviously that would be a great one. Another one would be this one, militarized society. This reduces legion and navy maintenance by 20%. That would earn us a vast amount of money, guys. If you want to see here just how much we're spending on our army and our fleet, that's like 46, 47 gold, something like that total. So 20% would be a large amount of money per month that would be earning extra. But, money becomes less and less important as the game goes because you earn more and more of it. It becomes more and more plentiful, and there's less things to do with it. As you've already, constructed all your buildings and done everything you'd want to do with your money. So I really don't feel like investing in money is the best way to go. I'd prefer to just have our troops do better in conflict. So we're going to go with the discipline here, guys. I think that's the best way to go. So we're going to change that out and then leave the rest as is. So let's go ahead and start moving our troops. And because this army here is at 100% experience for all the units, what we can go ahead and do, although we might want to add some units to that, but we're gonna wait a little bit. Let's go ahead and decrease the army pay here, and that also gives us the happiness bonus, which is always helpful. We're gonna decrease the army pay because these guys are gonna be moving, so thus they won't be able to train any longer. So let's go ahead and get them picked up by the fleet here. So move them both over to here. We'll pick them up and bring them on over to Greece. So we'll have the troops over there ready for this conflict. And we don't have any barbarian issues over here anyway, so we only really needed those if we were going to be attacked by a tribe here. We got the excellent land management event here, and this is for the governor of North Africa, so we'd always increase up his loyalty, which would be good. We'd also increase the province loyalty there, so yeah, that'd be really nice. Instead, we can spend a bit of money, and that one's just not as good of a bonus, I think. No. And then we have this one here, but we're not going to do that. Let's do this one, guys. I think that's the best one for us in that particular circumstance. And we will trade with this tribe here. Also, I set up all of our trade routes, guys, so that's done. Macedonia finished up their civil war. Okay. Would have been nice to get them right when they're in that civil war, but maybe they're weak because of it. They might be. Yeah, they might be pretty weak because they've been distracted for some time. So let's go and get the troops here. Got the ships. I'm trying to get the troops, and none of it is working. Huh, why does it select the fleet out of all? Yeah, I don't know why, I can tell you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these guys. We're not going to reorganize them or anything. We're just going to want to, let's do this one at a time, put them on the ships here. Yeah, I didn't need to select them both like that anyways. So let's go and move them over to Greece. And as far as where we'll want to put them, obviously they need to be somewhere where they can get supplied. We'll put them right here in Athens. And we're going to want a fleet over here anyways. That's interesting. I thought we had taken all their territory over here. Apparently that is not the case though. Yeah, they still have one province over here. I thought we'd gotten all that. Alright, well that's a shame. I really would have preferred we had taken that. And I'm not sure how that happened. But we didn't take this, which means we're going to have to go down there and attack them. Alright, so that's a bummer. I was really hoping we could just focus on advancing north here. We're also going to want to get the levies raised up too. But we're not quite ready to declare war yet. We're going to get these troops over here. And then we'll get the levies raised up and bring them over to Greece. And another event we've seen before. Let's go with... see which one's the best for us. Yeah, I really don't want the local population happiness reduction. Yeah, I don't think the 5 stability is worth that in this case, because how much production you're losing from that. And I don't really want to lose stability either. So let's go with this one, because we could actually use the tyranny for reducing aggressive expansion a little bit faster. Yeah, we'll do that one. And we need to replace the Tribune of the Plebs. Let's see who we want to put here. Doesn't really matter family-wise, so I guess we could just put the best character, but I do want to make sure that we have... I'm pretty sure our researchers pretty good for the civic advances. Yeah, just want to make sure that was the case. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put our best guy here. This level 10 character. Yeah, he's got 10 finesse. That's not bad at all. Alright, excellent. He does have very low statesmanship though, so it's going to take him a little while to get that built up. Fleet is almost here with our troops. We did have a poor harvest, unfortunately. And this consul is so damn corrupt, man. Yeah, he's like really corrupt. Alright. Oh, hopefully he dies soon. He's near death. He's 71 years old and he's got all these health issues, so he should end up dying very soon. Also, we have finally got enough pops over here, which happened naturally because I didn't move any here because I just didn't feel like it, that we can now start colonizing. Alright, so that's very nice. So these are the 3 provinces that border this one here that we can now colonize. So just take a peek at what they got here. We got stone and veggies. Let's do... I'll probably look better doing that one, but we're going to do this one here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one here and get it colonized. Okay. Again, we could be moving pops over to these so we can get this done a little bit quicker. Does take a lot of micromanagement doing that though. It's probably the more efficient way to go, so you can get that done a little bit sooner though. Let's go ahead and bring the fleet. As far as which levy we're going to use the Roman one, I think. Although, okay, never mind. I was going to say the Magna Graecia guy might be better. We don't know who our consul is going to be here. Let's just take a peek. Who we got coming in? All right, he's better than the governor of Magna Graecia. This is the governor of Greece. That's going to be taken over. His stats aren't great. But neither is the co-consul. he has the better marshal. I don't think we'd be able to switch this out before this character dies, like switch these two. Yeah, I don't think so, guys. Yeah, pretty unlikely that we'd be able to do this. They're both from the same party, and the popularity for them is not very high. So I don't think reducing his popularity is going to have much of an effect there. Not enough to switch these two. Yeah, so with that in mind, I mean, unless you really try boosting him, I don't know what you'd do to boost him, though. Yeah, I don't think we have any options for that, honestly. So yeah, I feel like there's not much we can do to switch these characters out. And I would say that I'd probably prefer to have this guy, the co-consul, because this guy's very, very corrupt, while this guy isn't. So that's a factor as well. And I just overall would prefer to have a more martial character, but it's fine. We're not gonna switch those out. We'll just leave it as this. Not gonna mess with it. So the fleet can move over here. Started to do this, and then we didn't. Bring them on over here, and then we'll raise up the troops, and then bring them to Greece. Now we still have a bit of time. I'd like to burn off a little bit more aggressive expansion before we actually go to war, and also I'd like to get our consul switched out here, which here we go. It just happened now. So Optimates are still in control here. I think that's 2 governor positions now we have to replace, and this just keeps getting more and more expensive. It's just ridiculous, man. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go with the tyranny. The political influence is helpful though, because remember, we still have to turn this one here into a city, which we are short, just a little bit short here. I mean, oh no, we're not. We have the 50. Okay, I was thinking it's 60 for some reason. So yeah, we can go ahead and found the city here. Let's go ahead and do that, so we can complete that mission. Also, we've got a ton of money, so we should probably spend that. And is this a city yet? This is not. We're still waiting for it. I think it's just about done. Yeah, it'll be done at the end of the month here. But we need to replace the governor of Greece. So let's want to get somebody placed here. And which family is unhappy? The Fabius family. Alright, well, this guy's not too shabby. I mean, I don't like that he's going to reduce the local fort defense. Yeah, he's got some cruddy traits. But whatever, it's fine. We'll put him in place there. We are losing loyalty in Greece as well, so that's something to consider. Let's go ahead and continue working on the missions here. This is certainly something I'd like to focus on, and we do need to get these forts built here in order to complete the mission. So we can't do anything until we get this turned into a city, though, huh? Yeah, okay, so I guess we're stuck waiting on that. So with the money we have, maybe do something here in Greece. Yeah, maybe build something in Corinth. Let me just see where the most populated areas are. Yeah, I think we can build either here or in Corinth. Let's take a look. We do have the Great Temple. Let's get the Grand Theater there then. And then in Corinth, we'll go ahead and go with the Grand Theater. I'm not sure why I went with the Temple first, considering the fact that these guys are already Hellenic, obviously. So the fleet should be moving over there. Yeah, they're going over there now. We did turn this into a city, which means we can now get some stuff constructed here. We're going to start with the fortification there. And then want to get the marketplaces and whatever else they wanted us to construct for that mission tree. Yeah, just continuing to work on that and try and get these missions completed so we can get ourselves a new mission route. And you know what, guys, as we continue getting ready for this war, man, look how quickly the experience decays. It's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and add some more troops to these levies, or excuse me, to these legions. So with these guys here, we're going to want to get them up to 25,000. Yeah, let's get them up to 25,000. And I'm just going to go and merge these for now. We can always change them out a bit later. Or excuse me, split them a bit later. And then this one here, we're going to get up to 30,000. So we'll have 55,000 total just for the legions. And then you bring over all those levies, which I don't know how many of those we have, but quite a few. Let me just see if we recruited them from here. Yeah, this is going to be on 30-something thousand. Once we add to these legions, it's going to be decreased a little bit. Yeah, let's go and get these guys up to 30,000 now. And they should be able to sit there, right? Without any issue. Yeah, they can sit there. They're okay. Just want to make sure we're not having any supply issues there. We did actually improve our supply quite a bit with some of those, with some of our advancements that we recently got. So with this one here, I think we're good. We're good with the heavy cab and the archers. The engineers, we could get them up to, I think you gotta get them up to 7 in order to get the bonus against level 3 forts. I don't think we've seen very many level 3 forts here in Macedonia though, so we're not gonna get any more engineers just yet. I think we're gonna focus on heavy infantry and maybe 2 more war elephants. Let's get 2 more war elephants and then yeah, a ton of heavy infantry to kind of fill this in. So how many total do we need? We would need 7 units. That would do 5 more. Although, you know what we could also do is get a supply train. Yeah, we should probably get a couple supply train too. Yeah, that looks good. There we go. So we're at 30,000 here. Let's go ahead and increase these guys up to 25,000. And this is our more heavy infantry focused unit. And let's get some more archers here. We only need 5 units here. All right, so it's going to get the 2 more heavy infantry. All right, beautiful. I've been trying to make these a little bit more even with the exception of the engineers, and I still have to get 1 more for the supply train so that when we split them, you know, they're exactly the same. With the exception of the engineers again. Since we'll have like 1 that's more focused on sieges and such. Although you could split the engineers as well. It really depends on how many of those forts we find ourselves running into. Okay, so looks like this legate died. Is he good? No, he was just okay. Maybe we had him in place for the family. Yeah, that might be the case. We can go and get these guys set up. When did they finish building up this? That's 19th of March of 601. So it's be about a year here. But yeah, we can go and get the marketplaces. Let me just see how many we needed though, because I don't recall. 2 marketplaces. Okay, and I think that's it to be able to finish these up. Yeah, that's it. And then of course we have this route right here, which can't be done until we get the port markets. Okay, so yeah, we just need the marketplaces here. So let's go ahead and do that now. Set these up to build right after that fort is done. And Olympia is prospering. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go with... Yeah, I really like getting that stability up. That'd be helpful. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the stability in this circumstance. Yeah, let's go for that. Our consul's not very popular, so we could have went with the popularity, but I think he'll get some popularity here in this upcoming conflict. Let's go ahead and get the troops trained up. We'll have to now pay them. Yeah, we're earning pretty good money because we weren't paying for them. So let's go ahead and drill them and get these guys some better experience, because it has ticked down quite a bit since we stopped drilling them. And then we'll just wait a little bit. We'll be definitely be able to declare war, I think, this episode. Oh, damn. Our consul's depressed. Why? He just became consul. Well, that's unfortunate. We never did take a look at his actual traits here. He's crafty, blunt, selfish. Oh, he's got terrible traits. Yeah, he's sick as well. All right, so we went from being okay to, yeah, even cruddier. All right, so that's a bummer. So the co-consul is really providing all the bonuses here. The co-consul is clearly better, though they're both blunt. Interesting. All right, so yeah, we're just getting that aggressive expansion burned off, guys. Drilling these troops, and... Okay, so he's not sick anymore. That's good. That was hitting him. And he's still depressed, but yeah, he had a sickness. I don't remember which it was. We just scrolled through there, so I should. And disagreeable consul. All right, so if we control the Senate, why would this opinion matter? Or we will not entertain these dissenters. So if we do this, we're going to get 10 approval with the Optimates. They want to declare war on Thrace. Okay. Well, I don't want to declare war on Thrace. I'm not entirely sure why they don't want to declare war on Thrace. We don't even border them. That's kind of silly, honestly. Maybe because they have territory down here. Yeah, so we do border them. So that's the reason why they want to. All right, well, yeah, we're not going to declare war on Thrace. So they're just going to have to be unhappy with that. So if we go with this one, we're going to get 10 approval with the Optimates, which they do not like us, so it is helpful. We will lose some loyalty with the co-consul. We'll lose approval with the Populares, which they like us better than the Optimates do, and they're weaker. And this character here doesn't have any positions. He gains some conviction for the Optimates. Okay, so it's just going to make the Optimates more powerful overall. We're We're going to do this one instead. We're going to lose approval with the Optimates and gain approval with the Populares. Our consul loses popularity. Yeah, I don't see why we would do that one. Let's do this one. There might have been something in the event description. Might have explained that. Man of Mars. Okay, so it's going to get us a new character who might be a pretty good general. So yeah, let's go ahead and get him. And let me just take a look. Maybe somebody we might want to appoint. Now, we don't have a great general over here while we do have this level 17 and young guy here. So it'd be here that we'd want to appoint him. And yeah, we got a level 13. Though the question is, do we want to instead put him over here? I don't know who we have here. We got a really cruddy researcher. Wow, he must have declined. Yeah, because we did not have that guy in place before. So we need to replace this guy no matter what anyways. So yeah, we could replace him here. But you know what? Let's do this family member. I typically prefer the higher level to be in here researching, but in this case, we're going to put this guy here. Yeah, we'll put him over there, and at least it's better than it was before. But we've now fallen behind in the research because we had that guy there for a little while before I noticed that we had that cruddy dude there. So let's go ahead and get an actual good commander here. Since we do have to split these, so we do want to have another legate there to replace the one who died. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the aggressive expansion now, guys. Let's go ahead and get the levies risen up here in about a month. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and raise up the levies here in Italia. And you know what? We'll make sure they raise up right here. So this will be 28,500, so a bit less than I thought. We built more, I guess, in the Legion than I was expecting. So let's go and get the fleet moving. See where we want to put these, where we want them to be focusing their attack. So we still have to come down here and take a fort. So we should probably move them over here. Somewhere here in the south. We'll move them right there. Just make sure they're not in the same supply region as the Legion. We lost the Praetor. So let's go and get him replaced. And we do have an unhappy family as well, but the aggressive expansion is really important. So I don't know that we'll probably just put the best character here. Yeah, this guy's level 4. No way that we're putting that guy there. That doesn't make any sense. We should probably do the level 10 here, since it is such an important position. And then to appease the family, we could just put them somewhere else. Let's just see which families are currently happy. I know there's quite a few. I guess there's only 2. Okay, so just one of these 2 characters can be removed here. I don't know who we have in this position. Yes, it's always the Fabius family, isn't it? They always seem to have the worst characters. We have the most difficulty finding positions for them. So we're going to want to do somewhere in our government offices here. We can replace this guy here. That would work. This guy's not that great. Maybe we might find somebody better here from that family. Or maybe not. No. Alright, so that's not an option. Nor is there anybody here that's better than this guy. So instead we'll go with... we could do any of these 3 as well. The Decius family is also pleased with us. And this guy's pretty cruddy. So we could go and replace him. Or replace this guy. Let's just see who has the better member from the Claudius family. This is the level 7 here. For the Zeal. So that's not bad. And then over here... we got level 3. So clearly... we should put him here. So yeah, I'll move him right here. Although I'd prefer to have... oh, he's level 8. Never mind. I was going to say I prefer to have the better guy up here. We already have a decent guy up there. Alright, so kept the families appeased. Got the fleet moving over here, and aggressive expansion has gone down by quite a bit. We're in a good position now. Foreigner arrives. And... okay, he might be good to play somewhere. He could have decent skills. And nice. These guys here, they have been our subject for a while, and they now want to become a client state. All right, fantastic. We've tied them closer to us. Everybody sees the advantage of being a subject of Rome. As far as who we're going to trade with here, I don't think we're going to trade with any of them. I don't get too entangled here in Hispania because we're probably going to start expanding here. And so I don't want to have to be constantly setting up new trade routes there. Or you having all the trade rates, canceled and then that'll impact our income, of course. So these guys here, already trading with them quite a bit. We'll trade with them. We have money for spending, but we're about to get that city, so we'll have to build a bunch of stuff there. So we're gonna wait. How far have we done on getting these troops trained up? Not very far at all. All right, these guys are a little bit higher. All right, but that's obviously not gonna. I'll wait to declare war just for that. So I think we're ready, guys, to get this war started. We do need to pay for the fleet though, so I guess we can let them get their morale up just a little bit before we declare war, and then also get this city built so that I can build there. So we want to get the fortress and then the 2 marketplaces. And over here, we're almost done with the fortress. So once those are all done constructing, we'll be able to finish up that mission tree. We do still have some money here for spending, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think we'll, we should probably continue building over here in Greece. We already know that they are having a few loyalty issues in a couple areas, or they were. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, this seems to be the problem here. So let's go ahead and build here then. We've already got the temple. I don't know why I was focusing so much on temples over here. These guys are all Hellenic. We should have been going with the grand theaters first. Yeah, we'll get that constructing there. And again, just getting the morale up here. So a couple months is what we'll wait. And you know what? I think we're probably going to continue with the aggressive expansion. Actually, we got aggressive expansion down pretty quick. And negative 0.07 really isn't much. Honestly, that's a very minor bonus. Doesn't help a lot. While 7% discipline is actually fairly significant. We are only getting 5% from our national idea. So that's pretty good. And also national commerce income, 17%. That's fantastic as well. Both of those are pretty good. But to make this war a little bit easier, we're going to go and get the discipline. Because I just kind of want to roll over Macedonia. That's why we've got so many troops here, and yeah, we could even bring more if we wanted to, but I don't really want to commit that many. I don't think it's necessary either. I think this will probably be plenty enough troops, and I think morale's good enough as well. So let's go and get all our troops situated. Remember, we need to split the armies up because we're gonna have some trouble fitting in most of these provinces. So let's go ahead and stop the drilling here, and we're going to want to split these guys in half, and then we might want to just change them up a little bit. Again, though, I'm not sure if there's any level 2 forts, so maybe we'll keep the engineers as they are. Yeah, I don't think we are going to make any adjustments here. I think this is perfectly fine. Yeah, they're both at 15,000. That works. Let's go ahead and split these guys up as well. And then we'll get them moving. And then these guys here. This one we will want to actually set it up in a different manner. I'm just going to give them some of these and probably some of the cav as well. I don't know how many troops are sitting on right now over here. Alright, so we have 15 of the heavy infantry. So I think what we want to do is get them up to... Let me just take a look and see what size we're looking at right now. So we're at 13,000 here and 15,000 there, and I'll probably be splitting that one again. So, you know what? Let's go and get these guys, just change it up a little bit. And give them some of the light cab, just 2 units of light cab, I think. Okay, excellent. So that'll get them up to 12,000 here. We'll be using these guys in conflict. They'll be helping us out. And let's see where we want to place them. We'll place them right here. And then with these guys here, we could split them again. You know what? We're going to keep them kind of large because they'll be operating independently, and they're really, really weak. So I'm hoping this is going to help us avoid any conflict, that people will leave us alone, not attack them. So we're going to move them down here. They're going to go ahead and take the fort there, and then after that they can help us out with other sieges. The Legion here, we're going to take all of them and move them over here. And then this Legion here, let's go and have them move on up to these 2 provinces here. Though, neither of which can supply our troops. Yeah. Alright, well, we're going to declare war pretty much as soon as they get up there, so I think these are the ones we'll be waiting on, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so we'll move them over to there. And let me just make sure everybody's paid for. Forts, that'll automatically change over, so that's fine. Alright, so that looks good. So we're just waiting for the troops to get up to the north here, and then we'll declare war. We got an event about a pirate lair here. We will dislodge these pirates by force if necessary, or, oh, what is it? And I think this is the one we'll go with, so we can get rid of all those pirate modifiers. Though, as you notice, we haven't had any pirate problems, so I guess that's because of the civilization level. Once it gets high enough, you don't have the pirates anymore. Alright, so almost everybody is in place now. Just waiting on these two here, and there we go. Alright, so let's go and declare war on Macedonia. We do have 2 claims here, so which one we want to go for should be based off of which one would be easier for us to take. And you know what? I think this one's pretty easy to take. So we'll probably want to go with that one. I think it'll be a little bit easier to keep and hold. So we'll go for this one here. And then, you know, we're still going to try and get that one, obviously. We're going to try and get as much territory as we can. Okay, so we are now at war with Macedonia, which means we don't got those trade routes over here that we're using in the capital anymore. You know, we knew that we were going to have problems with that. But let me just see. We're going to wait for this to tick over a month. Let me see what those trade routes are that we lost. Okay, so let's go and start the attack, guys. We're going to go and move over here, take that fortification there. And then with these troops here, let's see how we want to do this. Obviously, we want to go ahead and grab the capital location there and then move into this area here. Let's figure out what we want to do with these troops. All right, so we need that there. It looks like they do have a fort way up there in the north that we're going to have to go take. All right, so that's unfortunate. Because, yeah, that's going to occupy an army for a while. I almost want to send the 12,000 over there, actually, to do that. Yeah, we might end up doing it that way. Yeah, I think that might be the best way to do this. So let's go ahead and get this area here taken. We're going to move these guys over here and these guys over here. We have a really cruddy general here. Let's go ahead and replace him, although we don't really have anybody all that much better. It looks like our tribunes here are garbage. Okay. So we might want to take a look at that. I don't know why we have such terrible tribunes, especially this one here. That doesn't make any sense because he's a minor character. This guy obviously is satisfying a family requirement. But yeah, we need some better characters here. Let's not go with that guy since he has that negative trait there. I think we're going to go with this character here. He's an older guy. So this guy's fine. It's this one we want to replace. All right, beautiful. So let's go and get this guy moving over here to grab that location. Let's have this 12,000 here. They're going to be advancing up this way. And then we're going to have the Legion. One's going to go take that. And I should probably take a look at the commanders here, make sure we got decent commanders. He's okay. It'll work. Yeah, he'll work. So let's go and have this guy come over here. And then the worst commander go take that for us. All right, excellent. So the fleet's going to want to move over to here, but I think we are going to send that 12,000. And we were able to completely wipe out some troops here. I do need to turn this down. It's going pretty quick. Those are just the 2,000 levies that were automatically raised up there. And has a month passed yet? I think so. Yeah, so it's the papyrus and the precious metals that we were trading for there. Let me just see what we got here. We do have papyrus to trade for, so that's not a problem. How about the precious metals? We do have precious metals too. All right, excellent. All right, so we fixed both of those and no longer depend on Macedonia for anything. All right, so they're going after that siege there. Now that this is taken, we're going to move Legion on up to here. Although we should probably wait for them. I want to keep them all together, because remember, we're going to see some fairly large armies here. Waiting for this here to be taken. There we go. Beautiful. We're just going to go in advance. I don't want the Legion sitting here doing this siege. I don't think that's best use of our Legions. I think the Legions need to push forward and then all stick together while these 12,000 will move over here and take that fortification. Yeah, see, I didn't really consider that beforehand, but I think that's the best way to do this. And yeah, we'll start pushing forward over this way. Alright, so we're just waiting for those troops, but they're going to start advancing up this way now. Because, yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to defeat our 25,000 man legions, just because our legions are so good. Yeah, like 27,000, obviously, there would be really easy to defeat those guys. They don't have any morale. Man, the morale's garbage. I'm wondering if this was perhaps a mercenary army or something, because, yeah, I don't know why they started out with such low morale there. Alright, so yeah, these guys will come up over here, and so yeah, we'll have the whole 50,000 men here. I'm really trying to get these guys here engaged if we can. And unfortunately, it looks like we cannot because of the fort here. So, can we all sit here? Okay, yeah, so we'll just keep the whole 50,000 here, guys. Although I'm tempted to leave these guys here so they have to attack across the river. In order to go down this way here. And then we'll be able to just go around our troops. That'd probably be for the best, honestly. I don't want them coming down here and getting the wargle back. And we're going to tell them no. But I'm curious who they're fighting. They're fighting Macedonia. So yeah, we want to make sure we tell them no. And I didn't know they're in another conflict, but yeah, they're currently fighting Egypt at the moment. Alright, so Macedonia is in trouble. So that's good. That means they're going to be distracted with another conflict, though bad, because it might also result in, Egypt taking territory that we want. So we want to make sure we hurry up and get the provinces we really value and care about here. Alright, so these guys will come up over here. Again, we want to keep them kind of close together, just in case. We'll go ahead and take this province, and then I guess we can go up here and seize this one. And yeah, just keep on moving down here, eventually getting down to that fort there. Of course, we got the 16,000 here, though. Is that not... Oh, that's our territory. This is their area. Okay, my bad, guys. I moved into the wrong location. Yeah, so we'll just have to see what they do with their troops. I do expect it to take them a while to raise their troops up, as it did before. It took them a long time to get all the troops raised up and actually start fighting us. So yeah, I thought these guys were going to have to do a siege of a fort, but this is not a fort, so this would be very, very easy. So we're going to bring them up north. We can again colonize over here. So yeah, we did a good job, just with the natural progression here. That's these two provinces here. Let's go with the wine first. So we'll slowly get that colonized. Again, could have, had that happen a lot quicker by moving pops around, but I wasn't too concerned with it. So this here is seized. Let's go ahead and have these guys move over to here while they move over this way. I know I said I'll keep them together, but I feel pretty confident with these legions. So we've taken that province there. Let's go ahead and let the men roam freely. And we'll take a peek at who wants to trade with us here. No, I said we wouldn't trade with any more people in Hispania, but we are going to trade with them. Oh, there's no pops here. We killed all the pops that were located there, so we're going to colonize it. And then I guess we'll go ahead and grab this province here, which I think is their new capital, so we'll have to take that. Yeah, because there's so few pops there that it was no longer colonized. Yeah, these guys are going to go up here. We already know they're going to run into 2,000 men that were up there, though those 2,000 could have went somewhere else as well. Alright, so we want to take this here. I don't want them getting past me, though. So I'm trying to make sure that we don't have the situation we had last time, where they constantly were going past us and causing trouble behind our troops. And we kept having to go back down there and mess with them again. I'm trying to avoid all that. So we're going to wait to move these guys. Again, I just don't want them to getting past us here. So we'll wait until we have these guys moving down south. Or, you know what? They can just move over here. They'll take that. And then we'll meet them down in this area. Alright, so is this done here? It is. Alright, so we can go and move these guys up north. See where we might want to put them. I suppose we want to work on some of these sieges. It could have them go there, but we don't want to get too far ahead of the troops. And I don't really want them doing that one, because I think it'll take too damn long without the engineers. Now, we would have to bring our fleet over here to help out with that. We also might want to bring our fleet up here to help with those guys. The fleet's just sitting here, so let's go ahead and... Do we want to split them, though? Probably not, because Macedonia does have a large fleet. Let's help out here first so we can get these 12,000 back, because those are actually fighters. Heavy infantry. So we'll move the fleet over there, so we can get that siege knocked out quicker. Oh yes, we never did move the 16,000 here. We'll just move them up here for now. Take a little while to walk up there. Could have used the fleet to move them as well. That would have been an option. Yeah, keeping these legions together. There's the 2,000, by the way. Yeah, they're going to come up behind here and cause us issues, aren't they? We'll probably have the 12,000 fight them rather than use our legions for that. So these guys are going to go grab this for us here. Got another trade offer. And yeah, I guess we'll accept it with them. I've been trying to get friendly with them. Okay, so yeah, these guys are going to take this location. Again, he's going to come down here, which means we're going to have to fight him again, but we'll use the 12,000 for that to come over here and deal with it. But yeah, you already know where they're going. It's just kind of irritating because you know they're going to... Maybe we should chase their asses down, actually. Yeah, let's go and chase them down. It's going to take them a while to get that siege done. I don't want them taking all these points behind us. Yeah, we'll go chase them down because you know what they're doing. You know they're going to come take all these really easily unfortified regions here. There's 13,000 right there. Okay, so I want to engage them in the hills. But I don't know. Yeah, we can get there first. And thus they're not going to move now. Alright, but that's fine. We'll still go there. They can't come over this way without having to fight us. Now, those guys are no longer interested in taking that, probably because our legion came right here. That's what I would assume. They are locked, so we'll be able to fight the 2,000 there and get them wiped out. We've also finished up the siege of the castle there. All right, fantastic news. So let's go ahead and have these guys move over here now. And let's just go ahead and fight these guys in the plains. They won't be able to get away. Yeah, that'll work out nicely. Alright, so we've already moved over here. Already locked. Let's go ahead and have them... I don't know if we can actually get past here without having to go by sea. Yeah, we'd have to go by sea. And I prefer, again, to have a legion take that. Let's just leave these guys here on this side. Just make sure we don't have anybody get behind us for now. I think that's the best way to do this. We killed those 2,000. Excellent. Let's go now start moving them down south. So far, very, very smooth conflict. And that 13,000 seem to have gotten away. Okay, but that's fine. We're actually going to let them get locked so we can just fight them here. Although I don't really want to fight them in the hills. It just doesn't matter. We'll get them destroyed. That's what's important. So let's go ahead and have these guys move on over to this one with their assistance. Though we want to go this way. Alright, so we want to get them locked. Oh, they're not even coming this way anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and start moving further. Move them further east. Looks like we should be able to fight them there. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, so we got them engaged. Nice, easy win there. Reflection of glory. So the First Legion got themselves another distinction. Fantastic. Very good kill-death ratio there. Let's just take a look at the new... I guess we can look at it. That's fine. We look at it through here. Yeah, let's just see what this one is. Heavy infantry offense and defense is increased while maintenance is decreased. So that's a great one. Yeah, that's a very nice one to have. So yeah, we just continue to get that Legion better and better. Yeah, not entirely sure where their troops are at. I'd really like to be able to battle their fleet here. But we got our fleet way over here. They might be able to make it over there in time. I almost want to just assault this at this point. Yeah, you know what, guys? Let's just assault here. I'm not too worried about enemy troops. So yeah, let's assault here first. And then maybe we can get the fleet moving. We'll see if they can do it or not. Alright, so this is, of course, the attacking of the pirates. Let's see which one we want to do here. I think we'll go for the morale of armies. Go by land. And their fleet is now moving because we're sieging that and they have other locations that have to go. Alright, well that works. We'll fight them somewhere else. Though maybe not. We might not be able to fight them. So that is a victory. Excellent. Let's go and get these guys moving now. So that'll take the entire province over there. I'm glad we decided to have this be the war goal. That took a lot longer. Alright, so that means we can move the fleet over here to help out with this siege now, which is going to take a while, as you can see. So getting them to help would be useful. I can go through here, but can we get around the fort? We cannot. Alright, so we're just kind of stuck here. So we want to make sure we're not taking attrition. Make sure we have enough supply limit here, which we do not. So we need to find a location where our troops can fit, which they need 30 supply limit. So there's a couple places here they can fit. Just seeing the best place to get them. We'll go over here, seize that city real quick. And then I guess these guys can just go over here. Just make sure we're not taking attrition there. And I'm not too worried about them attacking us here. It is, let me see the terrain here that we're looking at. We're in the hills. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go around this way. We do want to engage them. And we did just move all these, so we're going to have to move them back up. Let's make sure their food isn't a problem, though it's not. We're in a good position. Let's go and start moving back up north now. Stop them from going whichever way they're going to go. They might come through here, or they could instead go through that way. Either way, we want to get them fought while we work on this siege here. We can get a tradition. Fantastic. All right, let's go and get something then. We'll continue with the italic ones. And I think we wanted to get this one here, the +5 for the loyalty to the generals, and another commander. We already have a good commander. I like saving these, using them strategically. You know what? I don't think we're going to get that just yet. Yeah, I don't think that's the best way to do that. Now, we could go for this one here. Our ships will take less damage. We'll gain a navy as well. And then we'll get the enslavement efficiency and the national slave output increase. You know, I think we're going to save this. Yeah, we're going to save this tradition, guys. We can, you know, I think it maxes out at, where can we sit at? 200 or something? Yeah, 200. So we're okay. So we're not going to spend it just yet. Again, we could get one of those, but I think we're going to wait. Looks like they're going to go up through this way. So let's go ahead and try and attack them. We need to keep our troops together. I don't really want to chase them down either. We went all the way around this way. Yeah, we're going to have to go through this way, guys. Yeah, we want to engage them. I don't want to have to. If we went this way, then we'd have to chase them down there. Yeah, that's not the best way to do it. Though we do have other troops here that could stop them. Another 12,000 coming there as well. Let's see what they're doing. We're already going this way, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll see if we can't get them to fight us somewhere. So this is in the hills. I don't think we'll be attacking across a river. I'm not sure, though. We're going to wait till those guys get here so we can have our full force there. And I didn't realize we had barbarians over here. But yeah, we actually do have barbarians over here. Alright, so that's a negative. Try paying them off. We have some money. That'd be the most efficient way to do this. But we don't have enough. Alright. Yeah, we might just have to let them roam freely. Because by the time we get the levy raised up and brought over there. Now, of course, there are levies here. But yeah, I don't think we have very many troops there, obviously. Maybe 4,000 total if this is two separate levy regions. So yeah, I just don't think we could defeat 8,000. If they get the lower numbers, we can try raising them up. I think the best way to do this is probably just pay them off in this particular circumstance, though, with us being at war. Yeah, I just don't think we'd get over there in time. So they... Those were mercenaries. Okay, so they're not paying for them anymore. Okay, so it's irrelevant. Where is the Macedonian army? Nobody knows. Man, they still can't go there, not until this fort is done. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put them back down here, where we had them before. Yeah, that worked out nicely. They lost control of their mercenaries, and we will go ahead and. Oh, they want military access. Nah, we're not gonna give them military access. I don't know what you're up to. I don't trust you though. So we need a lot more money in order to pay off those mercs. Or excuse me, barbarians. That's what I meant. And this siege here is just about done, and that's without the fleet. So getting the fleet there should make that go a lot quicker. We're at 21% here, and then the fleet arrives. Now we're at 28% automatically. And now we're at 35. All right, excellent. Yeah, I thought those might have been mercs because they had that 0 morale. So they take another location here. We still don't have the money to pay them off just yet. It takes several months before we got enough, I think. Could go ahead and have them start this siege here if we went by sea. I guess that's the best way to do it. So let's go and have... I'm going to use these guys for this so that the Legion can push ahead. Because we're clearly going to have to fight them in Asia Minor here. Start going after some of the forts up along the coast here. Yeah, because, I mean, once we take all this, I mean, which we'll continue to do, we're going to try and get war score as high as possible. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's have the fleet go and pick up these troops here. And we'll transport them. We'll transport the 16,000. Actually, we'll probably just transport them all over here. And then the rest of the Legion will march on their own once this fort finishes up here. We're just sending the levies for right now. Alright, so let's go and move them over here. They'll have them assault. Oh, that's not a fortification. Okay, this is a fortification. Alright, I didn't realize that. Alright, well, they can still go here. I'm still going to have them land here and then go take these 2 locations. We did finish up the mission here. Alright, excellent. So remember, this gets us some citizens, a total of 6 Roman citizens in Corsica. Now that we have that one done, we don't need the forts anymore. So let's go ahead and get rid of those, because those are obviously unnecessary. And we don't want to pay for them. And we were over the fort limit there as well, so that was costing us. So yeah, let's go and get rid of, oops, nope. Get rid of both of those forts there. And we might be able to pay off these barbarians now. Let's take a look, see if we can't get them to accept a payoff. It sucks you gotta throw so much money at them, but is what it is, man. In the negative for a short amount of time here. Alright, so the fleet moving on over here. And we'll have them take these 2 locations. And I might pick up the Legion. Or we could just walk, I suppose. Not be lazy. We do need to go seize that one as well. I'm really trying to use the Legions for these because they're just so much quicker. Alright, so we have 2 locations. I feel like we finally got to get that one, so let's go ahead and colonize there. And also we need to appoint a new augur. Okay. So no unhappy families. So we can just appoint anybody. But again, this is not the most important position, so we're going to give it to a family member. The Cornelius family here. We got 2 guys, and I suppose we'll do this one here. He's got slightly higher statesmanship, although it's really not impressive, honestly. And we're almost done with this siege here, guys. So let's go and move the troops over to here. Have them go up this way. Again, this was kind of unnecessary. Just a bit. Yeah, a bit unnecessary. But we're going to have them seize these 2 locations. Yeah, because we just finished up the siege here. So yeah, very much unnecessary. We're going to have them move over to there, and then these guys will be moving over to... I suppose we're going to have to cross right here now. So it might just be better to have them get on the fleet. Where is the port? The closest port? Alright, so there's that port there, and I suppose that's the one we're going to use. Well, let's have them march over there, and then we'll pick them up and have them attack somewhere up along here. Again, I want to try and get the war score all the way up, or as high as we can anyway. Let's increase the stability. I think that'd be worth it. Alright, so we don't need both of these guys here. Let's have them march over to that way. And we'll use the levies for this fortification and any other ones up here as well. Just keep the 2 levies, armies together. And we are going to let the men roam freely. And yeah, we'll use them for these ones, even though these are a little bit larger forts than I wanted to use the levies for, but that's okay. And then this levy, let's go and have them start working on that first fort over there. So yeah, we'll have the legions tank these forts here. I think there's anything else left in this region to get. No, just need to take that one there. And then this legion here will get on the ships here. And then we'll move them over to somewhere up along the coast here. Let me just see where we might want to move them. Make sure there's nothing else over here. So yeah, I guess we'll just move up along, yeah, we'll just move up along here. I don't think we'll actually be trying to take control of any of that. Because yeah, we'll probably just get this territory here for now. That's all we're going to be able to get, I think. Especially with this being the capital region, it's going to be expensive. Just seeing where we want them to land. I guess we can have them land over here. Start working on this region, though there are 3 fortifications here in just this one region, so it's going to be kind of time consuming taking that. I suppose you could easily grab these regions here because they are lightly defended. So you know what? Let's have them land here. We'll take that one and this one here. Yeah, that's also got that Great Wonder there. So yeah, we'll go through here and grab the easier locations first. But unfortunately, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. And hope to see you guys on the next episode. And thanks for watching.